You guys, so I decided to make a tier list video today, and for me, because movies right now is probably the best team in the game with hybrids, I feel like for me it's probably the right time to make a tier list video after a long time. Now, before we begin this video even, I want you guys to be respectful down in the comments. This is my own personal opinion anyways on where I ranked the characters here, because I have played a lot of PvP this season to give an accurate representation of where, you know, the characters are in the meta right now, where they stand. And you know, if you guys disagree, please disagree respectfully. Again, this is my own personal opinion, don't take it for granted. If you feel like a unit should be lower, should be higher, you know, that is fine. Just write it down in the comments and we can have a conversation about those changes here. But yeah, as I said, this is my own personal list, and you know, I am hopeful that I'm gonna give an accurate representation here of all of these characters. Obviously, we have more than 10 characters right here. Some of them are gonna go into the honorable. Okay, yeah, honorable. Oh, honorable mentions here. So yeah, this is gonna be. I picked the best characters right now in the game, and we're gonna make the tier list. As you can see, I have added the gap because. Do I even need to say it? This guy has every single mechanic in the game besides feint, paralysis, and bleed. Some, you know, status conditions, I guess. He doesn't have those. Everything else this guy has in his kit. Okay, so he has infinite damage stacking, just like Revival Gohan. This guy has it too. Beast Gohan has infinite damage stacking in his ultimate and his general damage inflicted. He has infinite cover nullification, and you know, this is actually profound. Like this is beyond belief. A unit to have infinite cover change nullification. This is actually crazy. Double. Can build up to triple card draw speed. No one can reach this guy. As soon as he gets going, there's just no stopping him. He will keep comboing you forever. And with green cards, all of that, there's just I doubt his combos ever stop in this game. Like I've experienced 70, 80 combos from this guy. So what else? He has 3 ways to regain Vanish. Man, oh my god. 70% Vanish restoration on 3 of his cards. Ultimate, green card, blue card. And on his green card he can go type neutral. On his freaking blue card he can go type neutral. That's stuff we have never seen before. This is a next level power creep Beast Gohan has brought into the game. And between him and the second unit, there is a gap. This is why I added gap right here, because this guy is just... This guy is a unit that releases once a year, I'd say. Yeah, this kind of power creep happens once a year here. He's an anomaly. If you're playing Gachas, you have experienced power creeps. This is what this guy is. So, the second unit right here. Second unit. Because there's a gap between Beast Gohan. I have picked the second best unit in the game, and that, guys, for me, is undeniably Pan. Pan for me is the second best unit in the game. There's just no way for me not to put Pan in here, because C is incredible. Not only the amount of support and disruptions it provides, it's, you know, actually mind-boggling. Like, we have not experienced such debuffs. Like, this is the first one to offer debuffs that lower the power of the enemy's arts cards. This is the first time we're seeing effects like that. And the infinite, and I mean actually infinite sub count reduction to your team. As soon as he steps into the field, you can basically, if you pop your main and one green guard, you basically have all of your characters back, even if they have like 10 sub counts left. This is actually insane. The fact that she can go type neutral on her main for a whole 60 counts. She constantly buffs her team, heals her team, switches in and out. This is actually the most insane support we have seen in this game, hands down. And the fact that they even gave a support like Pan a cover change, we have not seen many supports do that. I mean, First Form Frieza has a cover change, but he released a long time ago. Not too many supports have gotten cover changes since then. So yeah, Pan here having a strike cover change is actually beyond belief as well. Yeah, even in her blue cards she can just get Dragon Balls as well. There's actually very few things that Pan can't do. And yeah, for me, she definitely deserves this spot right here. So, the third unit for me in the game. Now, I'm gonna explain my reasoning behind putting this unit in the third spot, because I feel like this third unit completes the best team in the game. And currently, for me, the best team in the game, it's Beast Gohan, Pan, and Revival Gohan. This is for me the best team. If you have faced this team in PvP, by the way, even though I like the character, you know, Gohan, I feel like I'm making the right decision in putting him at the third spot, because not only he provides a lot of safety from facing another Beast Gohan in PvP, because he has Revival, global healing for his team, also added support to your Beast Gohan and your Pan. And when he transforms, he almost has a 300k strike attack. 300k! His blue card, if it's fully stacked, can still one-shot. Can you imagine that? He's 1.5 years old almost, and he can still do that. The fact that he can still one combo and still one-shot with blue card is mind-boggling for his age right here. And yeah, I do believe this trio is the best team in the game currently. This might change on the Legends Festival, but for now, this is the best team in the game for me. Anyway, so coming up into the fourth spot right here. Okay, so this is a little bit more difficult because we're getting into the, you know, units that are closer in power right now, I guess. And for me, in the fourth spot, I gotta put Ultra Broly. Ultra Broly, one of the few units that can properly tank Beast Gohan and put a stop to him, because his unique gauge plays such a big role with, you know, destroying his cards and all of that. The fact that he can heal off of his unique gauge, he can stay alive more. This is a big plus for Broly into the current meta that we're having right now. The fact that he can stay alive, it's a very big deal for me in this meta right now. Because normally Beast Gohan will come in with Pan support or with Revival Gohan support. He will probably one combo every unit in the game. Broly doesn't easily fall down because you can build even Broly defensively and be fine still. So I put Broly in the number 4. Alright, so for the 5th unit in here, for me it's a very clear option personally. It's another Ultra, and that is the Ultra Super Vegito. Now this guy, when he released, people consider him as the best unit. Now obviously Beast Gohan is just a lot better than Ultra Super Vegito, but Ultra Super Vegeta right now, since we have seen Purple's kinda make a comeback right now into the game, and Ultra Super Vegito having that nuke of an ultimate, man, that he can go type neutral if he has a dead ally. That ultimate even can kill Beast Gohan in one shot. I'm really confident, and he can still do kinda the same amount of combos Beast Gohan can do. Granted, he cannot get type, not type, I mean coverage change nullification so easily as Beast Gohan, but he can still chain an insane amount of combos. This is why I wanna put Ultra Super Vegito into the 5th spot. Also, not really, we are not seeing a lot of reds right now in this meta. We are not seeing a lot of reds. And this is why Ultra Super Vegito for me definitely deserves the 5th spot in the current meta right now. Now for number 6. Number 6 is a little bit more difficult in my opinion. So I definitely have to put this guy right now. This guy, man, he's just good, man. Left Trunks is a very, very good unit. And the fact that he is right now in the hybrids team and paired up with Beast Gohan, I feel like I cannot put this guy any lower right now. And if you're facing Beast Gohan with this guy, obviously you have the advantage. This guy also has 2 ultimates, just like Ultra Super Gogeta right here. Obviously Ultra Super Gogeta is harder to get his second ultimate, but this guy gets it much easier. One from his green card, one from his main ability. I feel like a Left Trunks is just a very good addition to the game, in my opinion. Yeah, number 6 for Left Trunks, man. Like, this guy is a phenomenal unit, in my opinion. Like, you cannot go wrong with any of these meta units right now. Spots change all the time. So, a Left Trunks for me in the 6th spot is a very, very good placement. So, next up right here, next up we have, I guess this is a little bit more difficult if you take a look at what units we have left. But for me, there's 2 units in here that are still extremely, extremely powerful. I guess you can even say 3, but yeah. So, as the 7th unit right now, I have to put Ultra Super Gogeta. Now, there's this thing with Ultra Super Gogeta in movies especially, that he has lost the spot to Beast Gohan. It's just unfortunate. Now, if you're using Fusion Wars, obviously this guy, this guy is your only option alongside this guy and whatever you use as the 3rd. But yeah, they still make an incredible Fusion Warriors team. Honestly, incredible team. So I cannot put Gogeta any lower here. Gogeta is definitely one of the top 10 units in the game still. Even though this guy has taken probably his spot on one of his teams, he still has his other team to fit in. So for me, Ultra Gogeta definitely deserves his 7th spot right now. Alright, so next one right here. Next one is very clear to me that it's Cooler. Cooler, up until like a week ago, he was considered the best character in the game. And then they released this guy. This guy, and Reds just did a nosedive, man, in the meta. The Reds just completely disappeared. This guy not being Super Saiyan is a very big counter. This guy probably kills Cooler in 2 cards, honestly, if you can get Cooler at the, type disadvantage moment. Yeah, this guy just dies in 2 cards. So yeah, Cooler is still a very, very frightening unit. Very, very frightening unit. We still have a lot of Super Saiyans into the meta right here. As you can see, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan. Cooler is still one of the best units in the game, hands down though. But obviously, he has fallen due to Beast Gohan being Beast Gohan. This is how it is. This team right now is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so next up right here. Next up. Next up for me is... no, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Next up for me is MUI Goku. Again, he is another red unit, but he's in a... I guess... The problem with MUI Goku is that his team right now needs something. Because when you compare his team, Gatki, Universe of Owl Saga, or Saiyans, I guess, to movies or hybrids, Gatki just falls so much behind, and it's not even close. Like, Gatki needs something, even though this guy is insane on his own. He is insane on his own. I feel like he still needs something, for sure. He still needs something. So, yeah, definitely give this guy, you know, something new, like in his team, in Gatki. Probably a new Zenkai, probably a new unit, a new Gatki unit to, you know, kind of revive his team a little bit. But yeah. So, the 10th unit right now. Oh, I think I forgot to put, because I definitely want to put another unit in here that I forgot. I said I'll put him later, but I never did it. This was a very difficult decision to make. I was thinking about future Gohan making into the top 10, and I feel like he does make it into the top 10. Mind you, we don't see Cooler and MUI too often, so I definitely think that future Gohan is probably the 10th best unit in the game, for me at least. After his plat, he has become a very, very good unit in my opinion, and right now that hybrids is at the level they are right now, even though he's mainly run on a hybrids team, you can basically run him on an N team with his new platinum equipment. He's that one flexible unit that you can run him on every team you like, and he will perform fine. This is why I feel like he deserves the 10th spot. And we obviously have the honorable mentions here with Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist, Piccolo, Tapion, and the androids right here. Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist. You don't see him that much in PvP. You're obviously gonna see these three or this guy with these two. Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist is not exactly the best unit to run in the current meta. Pan, Broly, Revival Gohan, all of these units that I guess Revival Gohan doesn't stop his combos, but Pan and Broly do extremely hard, and it is extremely difficult for this guy to build up his gates. But all of these purples, man, and Pan just makes poor Super Saiyan 3's life so difficult to build up that gates, and he depends on his gates to deal damage. This cannot be done otherwise. And I do believe Piccolo, yeah, we should probably do this right now. I do believe Piccolo should be here. Super Saiyan 3 should be here. So yeah, Tapion, I feel like just because the red units have, you know, aside from Pan, red units, you don't see so many red units right now. I feel like Tapion is still a great support for movies, undeniably. And the androids, of course, you cannot go wrong with the androids here. Yeah, that is my top 10 list with with 4 honorable mentions here. I do believe that you know, I have covered most of you guys. I don't think I have missed any other powerful unit. I feel like we covered most of them right now, and every single other unit right now. Yeah, I mean, you can even put this guy. I feel like many people underrate Mecha Frieza. Mecha Frieza is a fantastic unit. I want to put this guy as well here because he's a fantastic unit, man. I don't care if LOE is not as great anymore. This guy is just too good to be missing from this tier list, from my tier list at least. yeah, I just don't see any other unit that deserves a spot in my list right now. I feel like this is it currently. Yeah, I would definitely even put Beerus. Like, Beerus up until a week ago, I would probably put Beerus up there too. But right now I cannot put him. I cannot put Beerus up there. Yeah, we're gonna end the list right here, I guess, because I feel like this is a pretty good list. I have given, you know, an equal chance to every single unit right now. I think I have been fair to every single one of these units. But yeah, that is gonna be my list, guys. This is the list for the new, I guess, meta right now before Legends Festival. And yeah, tell me what you guys think down below about this list. I have tried my best to make this list as fair as possible. Anyway, guys, I will see you all on the next one. Take care, man.